Alright, we are live, guys. What is going on? My name is Brando Linick, and today what I want to do really quickly is use an example, alright, in this video when it comes to making your own money, making your own income, being your own boss. Some people will say, quote unquote, you know, how to get rich or get rich doing something that you love. And when it comes down to this, the whole reason why you maybe want to pay attention to this video is having been able to actually be my own boss since 2014 full-time, using and leveraging the internet. There's some tips that I want to use and give you guys, because I don't care if you look at doing entrepreneurship and business through online business, already doing like affiliate marketing, internet marketing like I chose to, or you do real estate, which is what I want to use as an example in this video, or you do consulting, or you do educational things, or you do teaching, tutoring, personal training. I mean, it doesn't really matter the area you go into. The same principles, same mechanics and techniques really do apply if you want to see success, if you want to see a result. And I think because a lot of people don't look at it that way, they convolute it, they get information overload. And if you're really serious about wanting to, quote unquote, be your own boss in real estate, be your own boss in consulting, obviously the title of this video as an example is real estate and how to get rich in it, which if you're looking to get rich quick, I mean, you can't do that. But to create results and grow those results and scale those results, it comes down to identifying who your audience is and giving as much value as possible to that audience. All right, what do I mean by that? Well, we're using real estate as an example because it's a huge marketplace, and I think a lot of you guys can relate because everyone knows what real estate is. You sell homes, you make money and commissions off of the sale of that home. It's very, very simple, so I don't have to explain you know, any of the other ways, which is essentially the same thing. If it's online marketing, personal training, you have something you're selling, you make money that way, you earn a commission that way, same principles. But with real estate, in an example to paint the picture for everything out there and just kind of explain to you how you can go about doing this, is you need to know who your audience is. So when you have an offer, all right, who would be interested and open to looking at that offer? What's the demographic for that offer? All right, if it's a family home, if it's a single home, a condominium, if it's an apartment, all right, who's your ideal candidate that would be looking for that type of lifestyle, that type of residence? You need to ask yourself that question, because then what it's going to do is it's going to narrow your focus down to people who are actually interested in it, rather than marketing to everyone. When you market to everyone, you market to no one. Does that make sense? So when it comes down to getting results in any type of entrepreneurial venture in business, you want to identify who your market is, who your audience is, okay? And then what you want to do is give free value, free insight to that audience. Does that make sense? So you want to give free value, free insight to that audience. So here's how I would do it, all right, just to give you guys an FYI, because everyone else is playing on this level playing field here in the new century of technology and everything, and I would want to raise myself to the 4%. So what I would do is, let's say, as an example, I have an offer. That offer is an apartment. It's like maybe 1,000 square foot apartment, so not too big, you know, probably ideal for someone who's single, you know, a bachelor, maybe a college student, but it's an apartment and it's 1,000 square feet. So my ideal candidate, I'm going to ask myself who would be interested in this, who'd be looking for this. Someone who's on a budget, someone who's not looking for luxurious things. Maybe it's 1,000 square feet and it's really renovated up, but I mean someone who doesn't have a family, someone who's probably going to school, someone who's on a tighter budget than someone who's not on a tighter budget. That's who my demographic and audience is. So now that I know kind of who I'm looking for and who's looking for this type of property, this type of offer, I would go out there on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, and I would give value to that target audience by creating videos and Facebook posts and social media posts, helping people out and giving them free tips, free help, free advice on how to find apartments that suit their best needs, on how to find living space that suits their best needs, on how to accommodate your lifestyle in 1,000 square feet, on how to use 1,000 square feet to your best advantage, if that makes sense. And I'll give these free tips and free insight to these people, all right, on how to maximize their square footage with their resources, on how to live independently, how to move out properly. I give all these tips and insight to my target audience, and that would attract them to me. And no, I'm not throwing up a listing out there, but it's because I don't want to pitch these people. I want to attract them to me by giving them free value, and then I can share my listing with them, my offer with them once they get that value from me, because then they like, know, and trust me. They'll be more than open to looking at the property, all right, And in business, it all does come down to relationships, believe it or not, right? If someone does not like you from tonality or the way you are being perceived from them, all right, if you're coming off a little bit too pitchy and you want to go for a hard sale, they're not going to do business with you. They're going to go with someone who has that strong build, that relationship, that rapport. Does that make sense? So if you give them free content, free tips, free value on what they're kind of looking for based on their lifestyle, all right, through Facebook posts, YouTube videos, you're actually helping them out. So then when you introduce your offer, your residence you're putting up for sale, or it could be anything, personal training, consulting, they'll be more than open to actually doing that business with you. Does that make sense? So I hope that does, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do have questions, definitely let me know down below. And I mean, it's pretty simple, all right? It's really coming down to identifying who your audience is, what they're looking for, and giving them what they're looking for free. And then what that does is it attracts them to you rather than pitching them, you know, this offer, this thing that's on the market, what you have to offer, because that is what everyone else out there is doing. They're pitching and pitching and pitching, giving no substance and no value whatsoever. It's just ridiculous, okay? Because everyone's trying to make a quick sale so that they can be independent and travel quickly. They're trying to make fast cash, when really they should be going to, you know, the casino, because that's not the way business works if you're a professional. So treat your business professionally, give lots of value, and you will receive 10 times more in turn if you do that consistently through time. So I appreciate you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this one. It's been fun. And before I go here, I'm not affiliated in real estate, nor do I intend to be, but if you're interested in being your own boss, or if you're someone who just wants financial freedom, you want to be able to fire your boss, you want to be able to do more of the things that you want to do, have time independence to do more of what you really want, if that is you, then I encourage you to check out my site. It'll be linked down below. It's 123marketingtips.com. On my site, I actually email you a free training series that I put together. It's 5 videos walking through exactly step by step how I was able to, in 5 short months, go from working at Red Lobster to creating a full-time internet income business, to have time, to have freedom, to have leverage, to be able to work anywhere I want because it's, you know, online. And if you're interested in online business, being your own boss, making your own money, creating your own paychecks, then definitely check that out. Other than that, guys, I hope you did enjoy this, and I will see you in the next one. Without rambling on more, peace out. Bye-bye.